So this king is going to tell us about a cell, the fundamental unit of life, the structural and basic unit of life, the functional unit of life. King, this is your palace. Tell us more about this. Okay, you are relating your palace to the cell. Okay, so your palace has two daughters, prokaryote and eukaryote. The prokaryote is a primitive type of a daughter. The older daughter is having the ribosomes in it. The ribosomes which will help in formation of the proteins and carry out various functions of the cell. It has only the cell wall and it has a cell membrane. The genetic material is present in the form of nucleoid which is in the cell cytoplasm, and this particular prokaryote is eukaryote is an advanced type of a daughter which has its genetic material inside a circular body which is known as nucleus. It has many other organelles also, and these organelles they help in other organelles, they function as division of labor. Every organelle is assigned a function so that the cell could work, the daughter eukaryote could work very much, in an organized way. Oh wow, King, how beautiful they look. The eukaryotic cell which has nucleus and other organelles, and a prokaryote which I guess has a flagella for its movement. And the genetic material, I could see it is hiding, it's present in the cell cytoplasm and the cell wall, plasma membrane, the ribosome. So what are they? They are the daughters of the eukaryotic cell, the advanced type of a cell. And they are of two types, the plant cell and an animal cell. The plant cell I could see is having an extra layer, that is cell wall, but this animal cell is not having that. It has only the cell membrane which is found in both plant cell and animal cell. This cell wall is present in the plant cell and in the bacterial cell. In plants, it is made up of cellulose and pectin. It is permeable. It allows many substances to get inside it, but prevents the bacteria to move inside the plant cell. It protects the plant cells against the harsh environment. Wow! Is this a plasma membrane? The membrane which is present in the plant, animal, bacterial cells. This is a membrane which is also known as semi-permeable membrane. It's only certain materials to pass on. It is made up of lipids and proteins. The proteins are the ion channels, the gates through which the substances would enter or exit, and that is why it is known as semi-permeable membrane. This membrane gives shape to the cell. It gives the outer covering to the cell. It allows some of the substances to enter or exit, so helps in diffusion, osmosis and cytosis. Oh, that's a nucleus, the brain of the cell. Okay, it has nucleolus. It's a circular body. It lies in center of the animal cell, but on side in case of a plant cell. Prokaryotes, they don't have. Inside the genetic material lies, and it contains a nucleolus. You know nucleolus? It's a ribosome factory. It helps in the formation of the ribosome, and the thread-like material, the chromatin material, which changes into chromosome when the cell needs to divide. It has a nuclear pore through which the ribosomes will be moving out, and they'll get attached on the membrane of the ER. Nucleus is a center of genetic material. It controls the whole cell. It is the one which is helping in the formation of the protein. It helps in the cell division. It helps in carrying out the whole cellular functions of the body. I could see endoplasmic reticulum, the ER, which is attached to the nucleus, and the ribosomes which had traveled from this nucleus have got their seat on this ER. Those who have not got, they are termed as smooth ER, while those who have, they are termed as the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum forms the protein, while the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, it forms the lipid, It forms the glycogen, steroidal hormones, detoxification of the drugs, and both of them help in giving the structural framework to the cell. Along with that, they are responsible for the membrane biogenesis, that is the formation of the plasma membrane. Wow, that nucleus made nucleolus, which made the ribosomes. These ribosomes, they traveled to the ER. From ER, they made protein, and the SER, they helped in formation of the lipids, and all of them, they are traveling to a neighbor area, and that is Golgi apparatus. Okay, this Golgi is like a sacked structure. The sacked structure, which is having structure, it got the proteins and now it is modifying it. It is packaging and then transferring to the neighboring cell or inside the cell. It is also making these circular bodies. Aren't these lysosomes? Yes, the circular single membrane structure lysosomes are also formed by the Golgi apparatus. So a secretory organelle. Oh, what an organelle, which is only present in case of animal cell. It is trapping the foreign cell, it is eating the damaged cell, it is destroying the other molecules, and as well as, oh, what an organelle, which is only present in case of animal cell. It is trapping the foreign cell, it is eating the damaged cell, it is destroying the other molecules, and as well as it is killing up all the pathogens. So it also kills our cell. It's a suicidal bag. I get an energy from this. That's a mitochondria. It has two membranes, the outer membrane and the inner membrane. The inner membrane is folded in the form of cristae, and the inner membrane, inside it contains matrix, which has DNA, which has the ribosome. Mitochondria forms energy in the form of ATP, and this is the energy currency of our cell. So plant cell has got a different organelle, that is plastids. ये तो घर के किचन की तरह हैं, किचन ऑफ द सेल. किचन्स में रैक्स होते हैं, इसके पास थैलाकॉइड है, बहुत सारे रैक्स हैं. ओके, इट्स अ ग्रैनम एंड दीज आर ऑल ग्रैना. ये आपस में कनेक्टेड है थ्रू द लैमेला, एंड दिस इज अगेन my favorite, kitchen of the cell. Yes, it's a plastid. It has two membrane like the mitochondria. It is also known as semi-autonomous organelle. इसके पास भी DNA present है, इसके पास भी ribosomes present है. ये तो plastid is of three types: the chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Chloroplast is helpful in the formation of the oxygen and the food material, as it contains green color pigment known as chlorophyll. Second is the chromoplast, which gives colors to the petals, the colors to the fruits. And last, it stores the carbohydrate, protein and fat. Last, it stores the carbohydrate, protein and fat. So these three plastids, they are very much important for the plant and for us also. The ground material, which is the stroma, is having the DNA ribosomes, which are actually going to form the proteins. So mitochondria and plastids both are semi-autonomous organelles. I want a fridge to store all the things that are made by the plastids. Oh, that's a vacuole which is going to store all this. In plants, I could see it has taken lot of space, but in vacuole is going to store water, waste, nutrients, pigments inside it, and is going to give a cell a turgidity. It is going to make the cell rigid, and this is also present in case of animals. It is very small, or it may be present, or it may be absent. Paramecium in case of the amoeba in the form of the food vacuole. It is present in case of the bacteria in the form of gas vacuole. Also helps in the storage of the ions and hence helps in the osmoregulation in case of the unicellular organism like amoeba and paramecium. What an organelle the cell is having. Thank you, King, for telling us about your palace, your daughters, the prokaryote, the eukaryote, and eukaryot's daughter, that is the animal cell and the plant cell, the cell wall that they have, the cell membrane, the organelles like ER, the Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, vacuole, mitochondria, plastids. Thank you.